All right, we're back. Zach, how did that poop come out, buddy? All right, so before we had a break. I was out there taking some video. I sent it to you.
Uh-huh.
I thought the Russians were invading. I was
Yeah,
fucking damn Wolverines on the horn here.
fucking A, dude. Like it sounds crazy out there. It doesn't sound
I
like
live in the
cars.
quietest place in America, and boom,
Eh,
boom, boom. I thought somebody
Yeah,
was killed.
sounds like there's some shit going on, dude.
Yeah,
What is
scary.
it? What's going on?
Fireworks from the racetrack.
Oh, still? Like they just keep shooting them off like it's not just like a one show and then we're done kind of thing. They're just gonna keep fucking doing it all night. What a bunch of assholes.
I think this is what you felt. I don't know if you heard that.
Mm-mm. All that effort, no payoff.
Not surprising. It's like real life.
Oh, poor fella.
So where were we?
I have no fucking clue, dude. What were we even talking about?
We were talking about the Ferrari movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, it ended very strangely, and whatever. It was a movie. Michael Mann sucks. Moving along.
Sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we have the show sucks. We have Michael Mann sucks. What else sucks to do?
I don't
Not
know,
the
man.
Pirates, because they just shut out the Twins.
Oh fuck, I haven't even looked what happened to the Cubs today. Now you got me. I'm checking my app. Checking my app.
They probably
They
choked.
lost 2-3.
Really? Ew.
Yeah, they're they, like them.
Cincinnati.
So they're playing the Reds, and they have the same record now. So, fuck, man. They started off looking like they were going to be fucking strong.
And now they're not.
Now they don't have the pitching. Can't win if you don't have pitching. It's
But
not
they
how.
had pitching, but they didn't have hitting early on. And baseball, that's why they play 162.
Yeah, I mean their lineup is pretty good. Like they can hit, but they have no pitching.
So I just see the Corey Crawford jersey in the background. Do you want to know what I know?
About what?
The Chicago Blackhawks are going to trade a mid-level round pick to the Carolina Hurricanes for the rights of Jake Gensel, and they're going to sign him long term.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are these sources? Are
Frank
these
Saravelli.
are is same sources that fucking the Vikings were gonna trade for Trevor Lawrence?
I never heard that one.
We said it on this fucking show, dude. Prior
You
to the
did?
draft.
I don't remember it.
Okay, so what are they trading away?
Like a fifth round pick just to
Oh,
get his rights because he's not going to re-sign with them.
huh.
So, yeah. They're also going to take the Belarusian defenseman at number 2.
Okay.
What's his name?
I don't know.
There was a right wing named Demidov.
Yeah.
They're not taking him. They are going to take Artem Levshinov,
Okay.
second pick. So that would make sense that they're going to get Jake Gensel
Yeah.
and not draft the young Russian.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that would be a nice pairing. I don't know. Is they still have Taylor Hall? I would imagine, right?
Wow. Dude, I haven't been paying attention to what's going on with the Hawks right now. Off season. And the fucking playoffs aren't even done.
It's wild. There was already a trade. Ryan McDonough got traded from Nashville to Tampa the other day.
That's some quick work, dude.
Real quick work.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's still employed by them. I don't know. We'll be talking about the Hawks roster at some point, I'm sure.
Are
But
you ready for another Tommy John?
who?
Alec Manoa, Tommy John.
Ooh.
Kevin Biggio designated for assignment tonight.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They called
Dude,
up their first base prospect.
He never lived up.
Mm-mm.
I
I think
feel
they're going to trade Bo and Vlad pretty soon, too.
They're gonna go full sail, huh?
I think so. I
Well,
mean, you just
they're
lost your ace.
well, Vlad's a free agent at the end of the year anyway, I think, right?
Maybe arbitration. It might be his arbitration
Mm,
years.
I think he's because they signed him to an extension to avoid arbitration. I think he's a free agent. It's either this season or next season he's a free agent. So, and same with Bo. I think Bo's only got one more year left too. But I know
What
that
could
they're
have
not
been?
I don't think they're on the same year. But yeah, I mean, they
Maybe
had a
you guys will get Bo.
they had a window. Why the fuck? What the fuck are we don't need Bo Bichette.
Yeah, third base.
So we can have another dude who's not a fucking third baseman play third base. Yeah.
It's the Cubs'
That
way.
that's what they have going on right now. And it's frustrating because as much as I want to love Christopher Morel, he's not a fucking third baseman, period.
What is he?
I don't know.
DH?
Probably. He's not. I mean, I would have thought he could have been a good second baseman, but
But you have the man, right?
yeah. Fuck yeah, we do.
That Nelson Velasquez guy is doing pretty good for the Royals.
Mm.
You guys traded him for Jose Cuas. I know you're a big Jose Cuas fan.
I'll tell you who I am a fan of though is Michael Bush.
He sucks though.
No, oh my god.
He's hitting like 250.
Fine. I'm pulling up fucking stats. This is. I'm not gonna sit here and take this goddamn abuse from you.
He's on my fantasy team.
Okay, well, now I gotta pull this up. I don't even know if I'm looking at you anymore, you jerk. Now I gotta look up everybody's stats. He's fucking awesome.
He's hitting 237 with 8 home runs and 23 RBIs.
Okay. He was a AAA fucking guy last year.
He's 26.
I know.
That's why the Dodgers got rid of him.
Well, that's not why. He's 26. That's fine, but they're paying Freddie Freeman to fucking play there. Like it's not just on him. But anyway, that's not the point. He's good. I like him. Shut the fuck up. Also, Michael Tauchman is one of the most exciting at bats almost every time he steps up.
Have you been watching again, or are you just listening on the radio?
No, I'm watching. No, on and off, both. But he's getting up. Like his average at bat, his average pitches at bat that he's seeing is up over 5, dude. Like he's taking the count full almost every fucking at bat. Like,
do you know who else is taking the count full?
Who?
Lena the Plug.
What the fuck?
That's entertainment.
Anyway. No, I like this team a lot, dude. Like I'm a big fan of this team. I really like Christopher Morel. He's just not a third baseman, and I don't know that he necessarily fits in the team anywhere. That's just my opinion. And then pitching, they don't have the pitching, so we can just move on. Like they might be a playoff team, but the way they are right now, they're not going to get anywhere.
So they're not going to be a playoff team, and this is why, because they're going to do this year what they didn't do last year, and they're going to sell.
Who?
Belly.
Who? Okay, fine. He's on a 1
He's
year
going to
deal.
opt out anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well trade him.
Yeah, whatever. Fine. And
I don't know who else is on that sorry team.
I mean, oh bullshit! You know their whole fucking roster, and
I mean, your catchers suck. Your pitchers, you just said they all suck. Your bullpen's killing you.
Yeah.
You have Nico and Dansby. Dansby sucks this year, right? He's been hurt.
He has.
Sucks.
Yeah. Well, he has been hurt. Yeah. I wouldn't say he sucks, but
He was hitting like 186 a couple weeks ago when they played the Paul Skeens. You know that guy?
Yeah, I do.
He's pretty good.
Do you remember who hit the first home run off of him? You already fucking forgot, didn't you?
Yeah. I only think of the positives.
Miles Masterboni.
He's tearing it up in Iowa right now. I saw he had like 4 home runs the other day.
Fucking PCA. I was watching John Boy the other day, fucking doing they did a whole video the other day on PCA when he was down recently and just going off. And it's like, he's back already though.
Because somebody got hurt, right?
Yeah.
That's why they called him back up.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know, dude. I can move on from this because you're making me feel bad. I'm trying to be positive. I like this team. I like the people on it. I just think that they've had some ups and downs. Seiya Suzuki is like becoming one of my favorite players in baseball. Fucking dude. What's his nuts? Imanaga is really fucking good. Like Imanaga. Now, here's the problem with Japanese pitching. They're always better in the first half. And when people start to adjust, if they can't adjust, then they get exposed. Some Japanese pitchers have been able to do okay with that. Imanaga went on his first 10 games were like out of this fucking world. Now let's see what happens. I mean, we'll see. If he's good enough to adjust, he'll still be really good because he's really fucking good. But, you know,
Japanese players in a whole. If you remember Kosuke Fukudome, he was an all-star, and then
but the difference is Kosuke was a fucking power hitter who never learned to adjust and couldn't hit a high fastball. Like, I'll never forget that. I watched that dude I loved that guy, but he never adjusted, and pitchers changed how they threw at him. Look, that happens to everybody. Fucking Javi Baez is a great fucking example. The dude could not figure out how to lay off of a fucking slider outside of the fucking zone. So pitchers just fucking killed him with it. And now the dude's he's barely worth a AAA roster slot, dude.
Have you seen awful. The GIF of Sister Jean throwing out the first pitch and him swinging and missing at it?
No.
Oh, I'll have to send it to you.
But it's like, if you can't adjust, you die in Major League Baseball. That's not exclusive.
Spencer Torkelson got sent down yesterday.
Holy fuck, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think I still have him on my roster.
I hope you do.
I haven't been managing the last 2 weeks. I'm going to be honest. I've just been really distracted.
So Sunday, I believe,
June
9th. Yeah, June 9th. NXT is going to be at the UFC Apex, which is fucking cool.
Yeah, it is.
For a little premium live event. I can't say pay-per-view because Swerve bitched Bubba Ray the other day. I saw it on the internet. He was like, so what are you going to do about this next premium live event? And he was like, Bubba Ray, we have pay-per-view. We don't have that. It was funny. So it looks really good. I'm going to go over the card here with you just because I had it pulled up as something to speak on.
The
Okay.
UFC guys are going to get involved.
They are.
Except for DC, he was bitching during the UFC fight because he's not going to be there.
Do you know who they're in talks with right now?
Huh?
Derek Lewis. My balls are hot. Could you imagine him in the Royal Rumble? That would be the greatest.
Oh
so
my!
there is a ladder match for the inaugural NXT Women's North American Championship. Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, Jada Parker, Mission, and Kaylani Jordan. Did you see the segment?
No.
Oh, I thought you were keeping up on it because you said you were really excited.
I didn't see that segment.
Okay, so they had they had them all in the ring.
Okay.
And Mia Yim Mission. She was talking about how she's the HBIC. And then Jada Parker stepped up to her and said, I'm walking out with that belt, blah, blah, blah. So then they had a tag match. And Jada Parker, she has a very big butt. She was leaning over the rope and Mission smacked her butt and she came in. It was cute. I would like Jada Parker to win that.
Okay.
Or Fallon Henley. I think she's beautiful.
Okay.
But Jada Parker, I think with a new belt, I think you want to create a new star. You don't want him. Okay.
Yeah.
Match.
No. I hear what you're saying. Like, you're not going to create a new belt to put it on an old jobber that, is just kind of there as like a get over for guys. Like, you want to have the belt on the young star and then have the old buck chase him for a while. And
you don't want to create a new belt to give to the young bucks is what you're saying. The next match is a triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship. So I'm guessing that's the men.
Okay. Yeah.
Oba Femi, who is the champion. I don't know who that is. Versus Wes Lee versus Joe Coffey.
No.
That could be where you have to move your bowels.
There you go. Fuck you.
The next match will be an NXT Underground match, so I'm guessing no ropes or something.
I don't know.
Shayna Baszler versus Lola Vice. Lola Vice is Valerie Lorota that was in Bellator.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Shayna was in UFC, so that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
The next match, a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship.
Hold up. Was Shayna in the UFC? I thought Shayna was only in Strikeforce.
No, she was in the UFC, I believe. UFC 40 or something.
Huh. Okay. Anyway, continue.
Maybe that's where Valerie Loretta was. She was in Strikeforce.
Strikeforce?
Yeah. Roxanne Perez, champion, versus Jordan Grace. So that's a good piece of business.
Yeah, I'm kind of bricked up for that.
You're bricked up?
Oh, yeah, dude. For that match? Hell yeah. I
think it'll be good.
Dude. Yeah.
Speaking of the future, tag team match for NXT Tag Team Championship. Nathan Frazier and Axiom versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
What the? I mean, that's.
We're paying you a lot of money. We have nothing for you to do. So
100, yeah, for real, dude. Yeah, no shit. Like, well, I mean, okay. So the rub here is it's another TNA, personality, right? Like that's. I mean, that's
no. They're not in TNA. They're in WWE. They just don't get on TV because.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, Gallows and Anderson.
They've been under contract this whole time
for like a year. Yeah.
No fucking way, dude.
Yeah.
I thought they were gone.
No.
Oh my god! When I saw him with AJ like footage recently, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. They're and then I was like, but it really doesn't matter because they didn't do much when they were around.
Yeah.
Like, so they've just been sitting around doing fucking jack all, huh?
Just going to catering, I guess.
Oh my god, dude.
Then we have the NXT Championship match. Trick Williams versus Ethan Page, which is a cool piece of business.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Page is a free agent, but I think he'll get signed. I wonder if they'll show old Julia at this, because like they always like to.
So I'm interested to see what the Apex, like what it set up as.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's the crowd like? What's that going to be like?
Maybe 200 at most, maybe.
Yeah, like that'll be like friends and family kind of thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna do like a legit. Is it gonna feel like a legit COVID show? like what are we? You know what I mean? I'm very interested to see how it goes over. And I loved that the UFC guys were putting it over. Like they were having a really good time putting it over during the fights this last weekend.
Did you get to see that video I sent you?
Which one?
With that guy that got the VIP experience?
No, I haven't watched that yet.
Oh,
I
man,
need to
that's
watch
so
that.
good.
Yeah,
So good.
yeah. Dude, that was just such an odd card. Like I know it was last week, so it's like late reaction, but at this point I'm just done caring about like just trying to stay current with shit because it just doesn't work. Anyway, the fights were bad judge decisions. Like all over the card, there were bad judge scorecards. Like
And
just wild scorecards.
There was only one fight that went to a finish. And it was the main event.
Yeah, and I mean there were points in other fights where there was an eye poke. I can't remember who it was. Where there was an eye poke and they didn't stop the fight, and the ref just told them the first time he stopped it, and they stopped, and he didn't give the dude his time to like recover from the eye poke. He was just like, okay, go back at like get fight, blah blah blah. And so they go back to fighting, and then like a couple minutes later, he like says that he gets poked again, and the ref's just like keep fighting. So I'm essentially thinking he must have decided that he didn't think there was an eye poke, but like the first one was like clearly an eye poke, and they didn't get a time. Like there were just some very awkward judge moments, in my opinion.
What fight was it? Was a Costa and Strickland fight. Two judges had it one side, and then the other judge had it like unanimous for Costa.
That fight, I mean, Strickland can talk shit better than probably anybody out there, dude. Like he's so good at it. And I don't really think he's talking shit. I just think that's who he is, and he's kind of yeah. And he's having fun with it. Like he knows who he is, and he can get away with being that way, like publicly. So, but the thing that sucks is at some point the road runs out on people like that, and the media that lets him get away with it will stop letting him get away with it when he's no longer, worth anything to them. And I hope when his name gets dragged through the mud that he can fucking stand tall, man.
I don't think he will. I think he's going to have a breakdown.
I'm worried about that too, but not my place, not my, you know what I mean? I can't do anything about it. He's not my boy. But
let's talk about the arm breaking. It was a second finish. Kevin Holland broke that guy's arm.
So that was another fight where I thought that the judging was kind of like it was just weird because I thought they should have stopped. First of all, I thought he tapped at one point, and he reaches over and he didn't tap, I guess, but the arm was either I don't know because I don't check injury reports, so I don't know what came out after, but it like on second look it looked hyperextended, but when I was watching it live, I was screaming at the fucking TV for Herb to fucking stop the fight because you could see the skin poking up on this dude's arm, and it was either, like I said, it may have been just a hyperextension, but even if it was that, it was so badly hyperextended that I can't imagine he was bending his arm okay, like after the fight. But he still didn't tap. And I Herb was standing right on top of him. Okay. Like he can see it. Like so I thought he should have stopped it. It was really bad. Joe was fucking yelling at him that it was fucking broken or whatever. To stop it. So it was one of those moments. But at first I thought it was broken because it looked so bad. So like immediately, like on site, instant replays have a tendency to make things look different than they do when you see them. Like,
especially when you slow it down.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So, when I first saw it, I was like, holy fuck, dude, he just shattered. I was like, I turned around, dude. Like when I first saw the arm like poke like up the skin, I like had my wife next to me and I like covered my eye. I'm like, tell me if it's poking out of the skin, because I swore it was gonna fucking like, because if it would, and that's why I think it may have been a hyperextension, because if it had shattered the bone was it was pushing on the skin enough that it looked like it was just gonna pop right the fuck out of his arm, out of the skin. And I don't want to see that shit, Like, I feel like we always get lucky the times that we've seen dudes get their legs snapped in the UFC and they step back on it, that they fall over before their weight goes all the way through and they don't tear their skin. So you never, but it's bad enough just to see those breaks are so awful, dude.
When they're checking a kick.
Oh, dude, so bad.
Chris Weidman, Connor. Oh.
So the Weidman one is like so amazing to me because Anderson broke his leg on him. And then he went and had the exact same fucking injury, the exact same break. Like, and that was almost like a curse. Like it had to happen to him,
Awful.
Yeah.
Then Kevin Holland, after he won the fight, jumped out of the cage and ran right to presidential candidate, convicted felon Donald Trump, which was pretty cool. I have some sad breaking news.
Oh.
Former NASA astronaut William Anders, who took the famous Earthrise photo during Apollo 8, crashed his plane into a lake in Seattle and died. Thoughts and prayers to his family and friends. It's bad. It's just,
NASA is a fucking government psyop and a fucking lie, bro.
Easy, big fella.
NASA was started by fucking Nazi war criminals. Sorry, whatever.
Speaking of criminals, the weather. Let's talk about the weather.
Wait a minute. No. You don't get to do that. See, that's the thing. You can't. We're not going to start talking about the weather without acknowledging that without NASA being what NASA truly is within our system, that the weather could even be what you think the weather is.
Manipulated?
Yeah.
The manipulated weather. Clearwater Beach, the water temperature is 90 degrees, which is an all-time record. The other day in the capital of India, I'm guessing, I don't know what the name of it is because I'm tired. It was 126 degrees Fahrenheit. There were 7 tornadoes on Wednesday between the the mountainous hills of West Virginia all the way to Baltimore. We've had 7 tornadoes here in the last 26 days. We haven't had 7 tornadoes in 26 years here in Western PA. Don't even get me started on Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. Awful stuff going on there.
Fuck yeah, man.
I heard there was a tornado up there in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Would you like to speak on that?
Dude, we had our first ever tornado in February in this state this year. Like, it was on my kid's birthday. Like, we had a tornado in our area in Wisconsin in February. It was fucking crazy. And then, yeah, we had one like come through our area, but like the damage that we got in our area, like the power went out here and it never fucking does. And it was like certain parts of our town were out for more than 2 days, and then other parts we got it back within like ours was back on within 4 hours. But the damage around us, dude, the trees that were down, like there's still piles of trees waiting to get picked up, and it's been I don't even know how many weeks at this point. And we don't get shit like that up here. But you know, the weather, like the storms have been, I don't know, kind of atypical. Like we've gotten hit with them in a way that you don't really see for this time of year. But dude, wait until it starts getting dry. Next weekend, it's supposed to be fucking record highs here.
So then you're going to have forest fires from the laser. Our friend AWS, from that big tornado they had in Houston, he didn't have power for 5 days, I believe.
Yeah, it's fucking sad, dude. We had our power go out for a couple hours, and the first thing I realized was, you know, even for people that walk around thinking that they have plans or that they're prepared for something, like so not prepared, because everyday life gets in the way and you don't have shit where you need it at all times. And like when the power went out here, it was already getting dark. It had just gotten dark. So we never had a chance. And it was on us because we should have known. I mean, we knew the storm was coming. So, but still, man, it's like losing power for 5 days, like without a generator, without something, like it doesn't matter. Like us, we have deep freezes full of fucking frozen meat and shit. That's all gone. Like you lose all that shit. So it's an equalizer. Like one of the things I always talk about when it comes to preparation type shit is when the power goes out, it's an equalizer. Because when you realize, like, if the power is down, like if a grid goes down, like if the whole country lost power, like you're going to find out real quick that
purge.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like that we can even simulate. Like the concept of going back to the dark ages, like people think, oh, there's too much infrastructure, there's too much this, there's too much that. It wouldn't take much, and it wouldn't take very long if we could not like make power a thing. But here's the thing that fucking, if you know, like power is everywhere. Like we can create energy and electricity, like a lot of easy ways that we all have capabilities of doing, and it's abundant in the atmosphere and everything else. We just don't know it because as a bigger society, because it's gate kept, man.
Water too.
Oh fuck yeah. And that's another thing, dude. Like when water becomes scarce and controlled and toxified, you know, Like last summer, it was the fucking train wrecks and shit, right? All
Mhm.
the water fucking tables in the Midwest were destroyed, and like water's toxic as shit most places,
Mhm.
and it's only getting worse. And but you know that's dude, it's the cycle, man. I don't even know what to say. I say so many things about this so many times in my life. But yeah, you learn real quick. So right now what we're working on is actually we just got some stuff for it yesterday. We're getting bell jars and making soy wax candles. So
And if you purchase anything from sackshop.io, it comes packaged very thoroughly and
what
very
did
timely.
what did you get there?
Um, I got the history of the World Heavyweight Championship.
I didn't know you bought that. When did you buy that?
I don't know, whenever you were selling it.
From fucking back on.
Whatnot.
Oh, I thought you bought it off of eBay.
No, whatnot.
Oh, I thought that one was on eBay. Yeah, we take care of people, dude. We do our best. You know.
Yeah, it's a great business. If you're in the need for some goods, check them out. Sackshop.io.
Yeah.
I heard that they make soap now.
Yeah, we sold our first couple bars on our whatnot show last week. That was kind of cool. We had 2 people buy soap from us. I'm hoping they would have gotten it by now, so I'm hoping to hear what they think about it here soon. We sent them like handwritten thank you notes to make sure that if they'll reach out just so we can hear what people think about it. And I mean it again, it's not like normal, like it's not like a soap that you go buy from the store. It's not going to over lather, and it's not super fragrant tea and stuff like that, because it's all natural shit. Like, and it's made to make your skin be healthy and shit. That's because it's natural, and that's what it is.
Sackshop.io.
Hey, be the change, man. That's all I can say. Be the change.
Do you want to wrap up?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm tired as fuck, dude.
Me too.
It's been nice though. I'm glad we fucking got back on here. We needed it. I don't
Yeah,
give
we
a
need to
shit.
get back on a schedule.
Fucking A, dude. And next time I'm not gonna eat dinner before I fucking come on, because then I got to shit in the middle. It just makes everything weird.
When you edit this, could you put a little poop lather in the middle?
You go right ahead, buddy. When I edit this, what are you
You're
talking
the
about?
master editor.
I don't edit.
Check
I
this guy out.
don't.
Check out this guy on YouTube, Sack Streams.
Oh my god, knock it
Two
off,
two,
dude.
two
Hey,
episodes thus far.
hey, yeah, this dude's pumping you're pumping me up, and I appreciate the rub, because you are definitely the high man on the totem pole with your fucking views on Mike Rips. That shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, calling your wife fucking camera mommy. Well done. I fucking dig that shit. I texted you right away when I saw that one pop up. I
I
was
got
like,
like 5 texts about that. I didn't even
camera
know people
mommy.
watched that.
Oh, dude. When I get alerts when you pop up, bro. I'm
I
always
should have I
checking
should have
Mike
put
Rips on
something
your
up
shit.
today,
Fuck
but I
yeah,
didn't.
dude. The and when you're like, so it's Cheez Its. And Connie's like, wait a minute, Cheez Its? And I'm like, that's what he fucking said. Then you're like, tastes like Cheez Its.
Mhm.
Dude, you're fucking, I don't know, man. There's something about you. I mean, I've always loved you. You know that, but now people are fucking seeing it, and I think it's fucking hilarious. I love the stupid little shit that you do. And
I do a
camera
lot of
mommy,
stupid little shit. Yeah.
camera mommy, 100%. That's for
I
the
have a
win.
new Oreo to try. It's a
Oh,
Sour
hell
Patch
yeah.
Kid Oreo.
Oh, you got those?
Yeah, I got them.
Dude, they were so fucking expensive. I saw them at
Really?
Target
I got them for
and
like
like,
$4.
yeah, and there's like 8 of them in the fucking
Oh,
box.
really? I didn't even
Yeah,
open it yet.
the packaging, it's super fucking small packaging, and they're like really in between. Like they're not, you're not getting like a fair amount of Oreo for $4, dude. It's fucking rip
I
off.
got I have the Mountain Dew Fiery Mango Doritos.
Nice. I
I
want to try
have the
those.
IHOP. I think they're like strawberry pancake glazed chips.
Dude, can I send you some? Can
What?
I if I sent you a bag of chips, would you fucking try them for one of your things?
Yeah.
So Quick Trip, we talk about Quick Trip all the
Mm-hmm.
time, right? So a few years ago, they have their own donuts that they call glazers, and it's like they're like just a normal glazed, like the old school
It looks
uh
like it got dipped in a jar
yeah,
of cum.
yeah, pretty
I
much.
don't eat glazed
Okay, no,
stuff.
listen, I'm not
No,
sending you
no, no. Go
donuts.
ahead. I'm just telling you, like, if it looks like nut, I
Mhm.
don't eat it.
Nut. Okay. Anyway, so they made chips that were like flavored like those donuts, and they sold out all over all the Quick Trips like immediately. So the new ones that they've come out with are of their blueberry dunkers. And the
Okay.
dunkers are like the cake donuts that then they're
Mm.
glazed over, and they're like the crunchier donut, you know what I mean? The fried
Hmm.
ones. Okay,
You're
they're
supposed to dip it in the coffee and
yes,
yeah,
yes. So
yeah.
so this is a chip flavored like a blueberry dunker donut. And I won't eat them because I hate fucking blueberry. But they're a limited time Quick Trip thing. So I'm gonna send you a bag so you can fucking do them for Mike Ribs.
If you send me a soap with that chip, I'll
Mhm.
do a shower stream.
Oh fuck yes! On fucking Twitch, you're gonna go full fucking Twitch shower stream, fucking
Oh,
hot tub stream,
oh,
fucking Mike Miz in the hot tub, baby.
oh man. The
Woo!
things that would happen right there with that.
Oh my
Oof.
god, dude. I would, oh, that would be fucking
Oh,
amazing.
yeah,
Maz, you're fucking wild, man. I could see
I
you
am.
fucking doing it, dude.
I would. I
Fucking,
don't give a frick.
hey, you could pay for my never, never mind. Anyway, dude, I think you should do it. I think I'm gonna do that. I will fucking, yeah. Fucking shower stream. Fuck yeah.
Fully
With
clothed shower stream.
with camera mommy on camera.
Oh, you know how much she would love that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man.
We
It's
got
fucking
some.
awesome.
We went to Sam's today and we got some brownies. I, I don't know if you ever saw when I did it. It was like a thin mint, like a
Mm-mm.
green frosting.
Mhm,
These are peanut butter, and then they have like peanut butter chocolate chips on top.
mhm.
I was like, "Why don't you do a review of those?" And she was like, "No, because they fucking suck." But like, I don't know. Like, fast food it's terrible anymore, so it's hard to do a review on that.
I think
It's
it's
so
better
bad.
though. I got to be honest. I think it's
Really?
better. I think it's better when you're sitting there just eating a pile of shit and you're being so like you about it. Like, because it's kind of fun to see like these weird things that they're throwing up against the wall, and you're just a normal dude eating it being like, yeah, well, that's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I like that, and like, because it's something I would never eat either, but I could
Mm.
see on a fucking commercial and totally be interested in it, but I'm not gonna fucking eat it because I can't, dude. I can't anymore, man. I can't eat fucking anything.
Well, my Cheez It Crunchwrap Supreme video I
Yeah.
posted 3 days ago has a total of 6 views. So
Oh
it's
fuck.
probably about what's going on here. But yet that Oreo video I did has 5,600 views.
Yeah,
It just I don't ever know what's gonna
dude. You
hit, what's
never.
not.
It seems like people just don't know, and you just have to get to a point where you have a sustainable audience, and then hit again and again, and it's like,
Mhm.
whatever. Like, I again, I I'm 42 years old. I'm just doing this to do it. And the fact
Yeah.
that like I don't even care. Would it be fucking awesome to like feel like it matters? Sure, but I'm not even trying to make it matter. I get to talk to you. We're doing a thing. I'm gonna make a couple fucking promo things for this one this week. I'm gonna fucking get another, I'll do a fucking thumbnail tomorrow or some shit just to get back in the swing of things. I have another video to edit with Sassy because I haven't put that one up. I meant to do that this week.
Life happens, man. You can't like.
That's the thing. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care. Like, I'm not like this is never going to be a career. I'm too old, and
I
it's
wish
too
it
that
would.
not. I wish it would too, but it won't.
Like
You know?
Pat McAfee has a career because he's just a goofball.
No,
Why not
no,
us?
that's not. No, Pat McAfee was a professional football player, and before that, he was a collegiate soccer player. He's always been a personality with plenty of physical acumen who probably has always been the guy who
Are
like
you not seeing what you're looking at
oh
right
no,
here?
dude, you're a
Oh,
fucking gem, bro. You're a
oh
fucking
man.
specimen. And I'm right up there. I'm right up. Look at the fucking okay. Hey, I got something for you. I'll share this with you and with you. So Connie, today we're driving home and I'm looking in the mirror because she drove us to the grocery store so we could go grocery shopping, which was lovely. And I'm looking in my side mirror and I'm looking in my beard and I'm thinking to myself, fuck, my beard is getting so gray. And I go to say something to Connie and I go, fuck, gray. And she looks at me and she's like, what the fuck did you just say? And I was like, I meant to say, fuck, my beard is getting a lot of gray, but I just skipped to the end for some reason when I tried to talk. And she couldn't stop fucking laughing. And because, we're getting old. And every time we realize it, like in real time, it's just, you gotta fucking laugh about it. You gotta have a sense of humor. You gotta laugh about it. And then she came home and tried to tell the kids that we were going to turn it into a game where we just say the first and the last word of a sentence and you have to try and guess like yeah,
What
my
you're talking
son,
about.
my 16-year-old son. Now let's see if you can get this. Okay. They've tower.
Power.
Mm-hmm. My 16-year-old son, they've hit the second tower.
Like the Twin Towers?
Yeah, that was his fucking joke. So we've reached a point where the kids in high school make 9/11 jokes like fucking nothing. And I'm like, okay, like I get it. It's been that long. That's how far we are away from something. And it's like
Well, they didn't live it though.
yeah,
They're in high
exactly.
school.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
like it's one of those tragedy plus time equals
It's like
comedy
us
things,
talking about when JFK got shot.
which we did all the fucking time.
Did
I
we?
did. I did. Oh,
Reagan?
I did.
Reagan got shot.
Reagan got shot. Those were the fucking days, bro. Now they
I
just
mean, the
fucking
big tragedy
34
when I was a
felonies.
kid was when the space shuttle blew up.
Mm.
Like I remember getting home from kindergarten and that was going on the TV.
I actually visited that fucking like gravestone and out in Arlington National Cemetery too when I was a teenager.
Some deep shit.
Yeah, Arlington is actually a really cool fucking place. But oh, dude, you know the people that were on that shuttle like are all still alive and like it's been proven. Like there's somebody suing one of the woman. Like they're pushing it through active fucking city councils. You can find videos on it online if you want. I'm paraphrasing and skipping, but this is very legit, not making it up at all. That like they're still alive and like two of them are still using the same exact fucking names that they had at that time. And like they're like biologically proof like through scanning and shit like that they're So they're like, they want to sue him and all this other shit. Like, there's some weird shit going on with that. By the way, just to tie it back into NASA, and the tragic thing that happened that when you were a child, that probably wasn't really what we were told it was.
Next, you're going to tell me that the Twin Towers went down from the airplane fuel.
Oh no, that would be the story that they've sold you.
Oh. And you know the laws of physics that totally debunk all of that, but
Building 7 wasn't even whatever, doesn't exist.
But yeah, that's weird that like your kids would talk about that.
Yeah. They think it's fucking hilarious. Like, it's like the edgelord fucking, like they think it's fucking hilarious.
That's wild. I would never expect that from
I know. Especially when I'm the guy that fucking joined the Marine Corps 2 years after it fucking happened, But it doesn't, like, that's the thing. It doesn't bother me. It is like the joke, like it out of context, it sounds weird when I repeated it, but like, but yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just kind of like, and I think part of it is because he's been raised to believe that it isn't what, like, he's never like been like, it was never, I don't know how to put it, because I don't ever put, like, I've always strived to talk to them, like, even when they were young, because of certain things that they have. I've always talked to them just the way I wanted people to talk to me when I was their age, and I knew I was me. Hard to really define that, but if you get it, you get it. But I've always tried to teach them how to think, not what to think. Like, that's always been my goal 100%. So I think they're very comfortable making jokes like that, because to them, it has a layer of irony that most people don't understand, because they're making the joke knowing that it was what it was. Like they have no other opinion other than it was exactly what it really was. So I does that explain it a little bit better? Does that make sense? I don't know. Kind of
like,
walked
they
myself.
Don't believe in what the textbooks say.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And they both killed the fucking AP history exam, which was the second hardest exam for the AP test this year, like, per the numbers. And like, they love history. They're history nerds to an extent that they, that's who they are. So I mean, to the point that, like, I could bring Mikey down here right now and he can talk about Constantinople. Like, not just like Civil War history or, oh, my kid likes World War II. No, they draw maps of like 1700s England for fun, kind of thing. Like, they love history. So in the context of it, it's just they don't buy the narrative. They never have. And that's just who they are.
Knowing you and thinking about this for the last couple of minutes, the thing that I would have come and said was, they've hit the Eiffel Tower. No?
No.
Eiffel Tower?
Oh. Someday I have a feeling I'm going to hear that from them.
Yeah, once they realize what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't know.
No, right now. I mean, they probably would, but they're 16. But like, dude, I told Connie when we first had them, like, when we knew we were pregnant with twins, I was like, you kind of wonder with twins what kind of twins they're gonna be, because like, I don't know if you've ever known twins, but like, when you hear examples of, especially when you see like identical twins on TV or something like that, they're always the most like codependent fucking, weird people, or they're porn stars. like that kind of thing. And I was just like, it's going to be interesting if they're the type of twins that learn how to pretend to be each other. Because if they can do that really well or well enough to get by, then you have no idea how often that'll come up, like as the possibilities that they could use it for.
Twin magic.
Yeah, but they're just their body types are a little bit different at this point in their life, and one is probably about 15 pounds lighter than the other, which is the most, like, the last 2 years when they've been that different weight is the most, like, up until that point in their life they had always been the same weight, like almost identically. And then when Mikey broke his back, he just started gaining weight differently, and so he weighs more. Don't know.
Oh,
Yeah. But so yeah, they're a little bit different in that way, but they're pretty good at mimicking each other though, which is always fun. I promote it. I fucking love them. I want them to be however the fuck they want to be and have all the experiences they can possibly figure out to have in life. So and the being an identical twin is something that very few people actually get to experience. You may as well, check it out. Yeah, sorry about that.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So what's
Anyway,
next? Man. What's next for Sack Shop? Anything coming up?
No, we're doing homework and behind the scenes stuff. We're getting compost going and our indoor planting boxes so that we're ready for next, like, winter. And we're getting the shop kind of sculpted. We're putting a lot of stuff back up, but other than that, nothing too active. Making more soap. We just made some more yesterday. So talking to you, bro. Talking to you.
Time flies when we talk.
I'm ready for bed. You ready for bed?
Yeah. I was probably ready for bed 3 hours ago.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a great night.
You too.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I hope you guys have a good one.
Yeah. Bye.